Jaron, explain the read on that play where you got the interception. What were you reading on that play? Because it seemed like you came out of center field and got that ball.
That was my man. They tried to run the double post wheel on us. That's a play we've been practicing all last week. So when we saw it, it was no surprise. I mean, I was actually surprised when the quarterback threw the ball. I mean, I was all over the guy. I mean, that's all it was just me covering my man. The quarterback making a bad decision.
Is that one of the best interceptions you've ever made in your career? It seemed like you really high-pointed that ball.
I would say that I would put that up there with the pick I got against Ohio State my freshman year. I put that right up there with that one.
What do you remember about last year's Louisville game? You know, game's on the line, the defense needs to come up with the play, and it's just pretty electric after you made the play and people sort of went crazy. Just tell me what you remember about that.
I mean, all I remember is the crowd going crazy after we made that stop. Coach Sweeney hugging me. That's all I really remember. And, you know, just going into it this year, just try not to even keep it that close. You know, just blow the doors off them from first quarter to fourth quarter.
Jaron, you had that stop last year, the guy on the one, right? He got to about the one, or real close to set up there. I mean, did it look like he was going to make it easily, and then you just kind of wrapped him up and stopped him short because that was as big a play as Deshaun knocking it down?
I mean, when he was, as soon as he caught the ball, I figured, I was like, dang, we're going to have to, I mean, we had enough time for our offense to get the ball in, at least go try to put some points up. As soon as he caught the ball, I just thought he was going to score. And as I started chasing him, I started seeing the gap close. And then I was thinking to myself, I can actually catch him.
Yeah.
And when I caught him, I mean, we just had 4 downs to play and make a stop.
That Louisville game was one of several where the defense really had to go win the game. If this Thursday ends up being another one of those defensive struggles, is this defense in a good place to go do it again?
I think we're definitely in a good place to go do it again. I mean, like I said earlier, we're not trying to let it get down to that point. You know, offense is working hard to make some corrections off last week. And you know, the defense is working hard to make corrections off last week. We're not even trying to let it get down to that point. But if it happens, it happens, and I think we'll be ready for the task.
They've had 3 different quarterbacks rotating in. From what you've seen of their guys, how have they struggled in the passing game?
Quarterback just not making good decisions. That's all I can really say. I mean, I don't know too much about the position. I mean, they're playing bad. I like it. Whatever they doing wrong, keep doing it wrong.
Talk about your role with with Coach Mills been walking you up to the line a lot, playing right there in the box. You know, almost like a fourth linebacker sitting up in there. How do you feel when you sit up at the line? I saw a lot of zone coverage stuff, and then I saw a couple times when you came in on the blitz. Which one do you prefer?
To me, it really doesn't matter. I mean, whichever the team needs me to do, to go out there and give us the best opportunity to win, I'm fine with. I mean, if it's playing up in the box, I can do that. If it's playing back center field, I can do that too.
I asked you a few weeks ago who your favorite War of Words was with on the field last season, and your response was James Quick with Louisville. So you said you're particularly looking forward to this game. His status is questionable for the game. Are you particularly hoping that he'll be on the field?
I mean, if he plays, he plays. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, I'm still going to go out there and give 110%, whether he's on the field or not.
As a leader on this team, what do you tell some of the young guys about handling the first road game and which have you prepared?
You know, just treating it like any other game. I mean, don't make it bigger than what it is. We're in a different field, but I mean, it's all football at the end of the day, and that's something that we got to preach to the young guys. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all football. Just a different field, different environment. Same thing, same game as in Death Valley.
You ever played 2 games in 6 days before?
Nah, I never did that. This is actually my first time. It's a quick turnaround, but with the way Coach Sweeney and the coaches got the practice structured, I think it'll be beneficial for us. You know, we put in work during fall camp for these guys, so we wouldn't come in and it wouldn't be a late start for us, so I think we'll definitely be ready.
What's the hardest part about having 3 days of prep before you get on a plane and go travel?
I think the hardest part is just guys being physically ready. I mean, we just played Saturday, had practice yesterday. You know, just guys being physically ready, you know, taking care of their body for these couple of days that we have until the game.
Look at stage. I mean, all eyes are going to be on the Clemson football program playing on Thursday night, national television. There's no other games to distract the fans, the people that are watching. Do you see this as an opportunity to once again showcase this Clemson team, this Clemson defense specifically?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like that. I mean, that's something Coach Sweeney's been preaching. State our case. I mean, everybody's going to be watching. There's no other games going on this Thursday. So us in Louisville, all eyes are going to be on us. We have to state our case for why we feel like we're one of the best, you know, and we're going to be one of the best at the end of the season.
Given the uncertainty of who's going to be the quarterback at different times, is there more of the playbook that you have to take with you into this game?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, we just have to watch every guy and check out their strengths, you know, check out their weaknesses and things like that. I mean, they're going to run their plays that they feel are comfortable with whichever guy's at quarterback. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter who's at quarterback. We just got to know our job.
Are you surprised at all at how you obviously thought you were going to be good on defense, but how good you guys have been in the first game?
Nah, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, these are guys, you know, came in through the spring. We put in the same work that we put in fall camp. You know, worked hard. You know, took the coaching from Coach V, Coach Reed, and other coaches. You know, and I just felt like this is what we were able to do during spring and fall camp. And now that we're out and doing it, you know, under the lights, I don't feel like it's no surprise. I mean, it might surprise some other people, but I always felt like we could do the same thing that we did last year.
Very good.